Hey Liz here, this is a video response to Lauren and Pauline who is interested in hearing my Emma story, and of course anyone else would be interested in learning my story. It all started in November of 2006. I started to experience tingling in my legs that lasted about a month and a half. It was constant tingling in my legs, basically. My legs felt like they were asleep. Honestly, I thought it was funny. I thought it was a joke. I asked my friends to kick me around because I felt like I wouldn't feel it all that much. After the tingling in my legs, I had ringing in my ears. I bumped into walls a lot. I couldn't really walk straight. I was able to walk, but I had a tendency to bump into walls. I couldn't walk like in a straight line. Um, for example, if I was walking down the street, I would tend to swerve toward the curb more, other side more. So it would seem like I'm a little loopy. um, I felt like I was falling a lot. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. Um, double vision. Did I mention double vision? I would walk random places and crossing the street, I felt like cars were off in the distance, so it would be safe, but in reality, cars were only several feet away, so there were instances in which I nearly got hit by a car. Started off with the general physician, said that I might have Meniere's disease due to the ringing in the ears. Sent to a neurologist, started off with the MRI first, found plaques in my brain, did more studies. Second, after the MRI was, I can't think of what this test is called. It was a test in which I had to stare at a computer monitor screen with a flashing red dot in the center, blinked about 600 times or so, I really don't remember. It took about 30 minutes. I guess this tested the visuals. I don't know. Blood work done. Then in May, 1 month before my diagnosis, I took the spinal tap, which I must admit it was probably the most excruciating pain that I've felt this far in my life. But you know what? I'm here, right? I'm here, and I got through it. June of 2007, 2 weeks after graduation, I find out I have MS. It didn't really hit me because, of course, I don't know what MS was, but during the summer of 2007, I had the opportunity to, of course, learn about it, and personally, I believe I overdid it because I basically went crazy. That's the honest truth. I found myself to be in the ER twice in 1 week at one point last summer. I advise those of you that do find out that you may have any disease, any health condition, don't panic, don't freak out, relax. It can be really scary, but I drove myself definitely down the wrong path where basically I could definitely say that I felt like I made the disease progress. I experienced more symptoms. I was driving myself to the hole, in all truth. I wasn't started on treatment until January of 2008 of this year, which is definitely a very big disappointment because during the time upon which I found out my diagnosis, June of 2007 till January of 2008 where I started treatment, more lesions formed on my brain, which is definitely a very big disappointment. You would think that with any health abnormalities, you would be put on something to get some sort of aid, to help whatever the situation is. So I really don't understand why I wasn't put on anything, and more lesions formed on my brain. I was told by several neurologists that they are very surprised at the condition that I'm in, how good I'm doing with the amount of lesions that I have on my brain, which I'm definitely very thankful for. The rebuff, it is currently end of April, and so I've been on rebuff for about 3 months. I can definitely say that rebuff does not give me any side effects. I have no problem with having any side effects with rebuff because I have none whatsoever, none that I notice. Haven't. Has rebuff helped me? Honestly, I don't don't think so. I still experience symptoms on a daily basis. I have to deal with tingling, pain in my eyes. Sometimes I feel like things get to be a little blurry. In truth, I experience ringing still to this day. It's been about 2 years now, and my ears are still ringing. And honestly, it can be really hard to keep sane with the ear ringing, but I try to stay positive. My legs feel like jello. Random sharp pains, different places in the body. What else? The electrical shocks. Those are not too often, which I'm thankful for too, because those are several second nightmares. They go from the end of my spine all the way up, and it's maybe less than a second or two, but they're horrible. But you know what? I'm here, right? I'm okay. I can't think of much else to say. I have this pin that I'd like to share with you guys. That I wear this pin on my book bag, and I try to abide by the words whenever MS brings me down, or whenever I experience an attack. I get scared, I worry. I try to abide by the words on this pin. Hope you guys can see this, but I'll read it to you if you guys can't. It says, I may have multiple sclerosis, but it will never have me. So that's what I try to abide by, so I can keep going. I advise everyone with MS and anyone that's dealing with some sort of health problem, anything really, to stay positive, stay strong, main thing. There will be a cure one day. But in the meantime, we all that do live with MS have to stay positive and keep fighting. So yeah, I can't think of much else to say. I wanted to wish all of you that do have MS or family members with this disease, I want to wish you guys the best. Pauline, I hope this helped you out. Or, yeah. Lauren, I think you might be the most positive person here on YouTube with your multiple sclerosis. So definitely an amazing young woman. An inspiration. Can't think of much else to say, so thank you for watching, and any responses would be appreciated. Thank you.